Welcome, fellow anglers, to an exciting video about fishing for walleye during spawning season at a southern Alberta reservoir. The local fish and wildlife biologists want to eliminate the walleye and pike population because they say these fish are not repopulating the lake. Nested among the prairie landscape, this reservoir is home to a stocked walleye population. Spawning season is when most lakes are closed to anglers as walleye are most active, making it relatively easy to catch them if you can find these schools of fish. During this season, walleye concentrate in a specific area and can be easily lured in with the right bait and technique. It is essential to protect our lakes during the spawning season. However, they have declared this lake as non-viable for walleye and pike. They have stocked thousands of walleye in this lake about 10 years ago and determined that they have not found a place to spawn. Well, in this video, we're going to prove how wrong Fish and Wildlife are, and I'll show you the thriving, healthy, spawning walleye population. It is an absolutely beautiful early May morning day with sunny conditions, light winds, and the atmospheric pressure going up. First fish of 2023, and it's a walleye. There we go. 2023 walleye. Lots of them in here. Back you go. To start the day off, I put on a spoon and found that the fish were following but not totally committing. I was getting the odd bump on it on the way in and caught that one fish. Then I switched to a jig. A light colored jig was engaging the fish a little bit better, but there was a very light bite to it. So I kept on changing the colors until I got to this fire red orange color, and they would not stop hitting it very aggressively. It was the key color for the day, and it was a fish on almost every single cast after that. First pike of the year too, out on open water, lots of them. Ooh, look at them all. Ooh, that's a bit of a walleye. Yeah, it's 16 inches. There we go. Thank you. If you're lucky enough to find that spot where the fish are spawning, you'll get into those schools where you catch one and 5 or 6 will start to follow. Just watch closely here and you'll see how many fish start to follow the fish I've already caught and chase it to the boat. Here again, we can watch it in slow replay as all those fish gather around with the natural instinct to chase that fish. It happened consistently as I caught fish in this area, so I knew I was on a spawning group of fish. So many this size. Tell me, Alberta Fish and Wildlife, how are these guys not spawning? There's so many of them. Come on. Oh, nice and healthy. Nice and healthy walleye. Woo. There you go. That's a better walleye. Nice one. 1.5. So fun! Lots of these little guys. All right. Is that a pike? Yeah, it's a pike. Ooh, fat spawning pike. Look at all those pike eggs. It's the orange. That's the color today. Orange. Hitting at that one as hard as I can. Yep, another 16.5. The weather continues to change, the winds pick up even more, and the water becomes choppy. It was becoming increasingly difficult to control my boat and cast the line effectively. So it's time to close up the boat and head back to the boat launch. This was an absolutely amazing day out on the water, catching so many fish. I was quite impressed on how healthy the fish are and how well they're spawning. I'm saddened to see that Fish and Wildlife have opened up harvesting on this lake, so most likely anglers are going to start keeping these pike and walleye, and we're going to see a reduction in the population. Fish and Wildlife are putting in stock trout, so they want to get rid of these pike and walleye. Personally, I hope these walleye and pike continue spawning and they're going to be making a quick meal of those stock trout. We should see some large pike and good-sized walleye in this lake in 5 to 6 years if anglers don't harvest them all out of here. Thanks for watching the video. If you have some comments or feedbacks on what's happening on this lake, leave them in below. Otherwise, check back again for the next angling adventure with Litwin Fishing.